We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report.
Whatever opinion they had ain't gonna change nothing I'm doing.
What was the story he told? Because I was there.
It's time for the Ryan Report.
It's like Jay-Z, all eyes on us.
On the People Station, V103.
It is your Ryan Report right here on the People Station, V103. The ATL's number one for hip-hop and R&B is being brought to you by your local Metro Kia dealer. Go to atlkia.com to discover Kia's full lineup of high-quality, stylish, and dependable vehicles. Okay, so, there's a radio show in Chicago called the Chicago Morning Takeover. It's our girl Kendra G who's on that show. They said they had a special guest who's going to come into the building and talk about the fact that he wanted to correct all of the hearsay that Carmelo Anthony had impregnated a stripper. He said that's not the facts. The facts are she's not a stripper. She actually has 2 degrees, and she's right here from Chicago, and her name is Mia Angel Burks. He was just going to clear it up, but he ended up outing her. So he outs her on the show, and everybody's talking about, well, who is this girl? Who is this girl? Well, according to this guy, he's a former friend, which is funny to me. Anthony Jacobs says that they met, meaning Carmelo and this woman, at a club in Chicago called Room 7 when he was there doing NBA draft press. He says she's not a stripper. She works in education, setting up programs, and they've dated for several months. He said that Burks would fly to New York to see Anthony on her own dime, and that Lala knew nothing about it. Okay, here's a little clip from Mr. Burks.
Reality TV is everything, so girls see this and this is what they emulate. Like the new thing is to come up, to have a baby. Mia has 2 masters and a graduate in education, but she wants that guy to, hold her down because she see what her friends have, Right.
What? Now, according to sources, they're saying that it sounds crazy, but this baby will make her more money than her degrees would have.
Okay.
All the women that these men are with are smarter than people think. And that's why she said sure and had this baby, or is going to have this baby. Now, of course, she didn't know she was going to be outed. But she's out now.
Right.
Yeah. Why did he do this? Why did he do this?
Why would you sleep up with her unprotected? That was my whole question. Really?
Okay.
You're going to cheat, but cheating unprotected is a whole nother thing. Come on now. Now you're jeopardizing Lala's life. That's the part I don't like. Ugh.
So, why did he do this? According to sources, they fell out because, are you ready for this? His mother, or her mother, was talking about him.
Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
Yeah. But then apologized. And this guy wants to be in the media, so he was like, F it. Here's my shot. I got it. I got the juice. So now Mia Angel Burks has to deal with this. Okay, so let's move on to Tiny going on Wendy Williams to talk about a lot of things. She talked about everything from Floyd Mayweather to Mariah to, of course, Bernice Burgos. And Wendy wasted no time in putting Bernice Burgos' picture up on the screen.
Okay, so who is Bernice? Who is this girl?
She's somebody that comes in and just gone, he is, it's nothing to it, is what he does,
Has T.I. stepped to her, chill?
Yeah, first of all, I stepped to him don't she know her place? She's supposed to be quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, every woman that's not the one knows that you supposed to be quiet.
Here.
So if you're not the number one lady, you're supposed to be quiet. If you're not the wife, you're supposed to be quiet. If you're the side chick, you're supposed to be quiet. That's what she meant.
Well, she did say that Bernice didn't come into the picture until after she had already filed for divorce.
Right.
So I don't know.
Okay, but still, they're married. What? She came into the picture after you filed for divorce, but you said that to say what?
She then brings on her daughter, who also
Zonnique.
Zonnique, who's also had the eye surgery, just like Tiny. So she said, "Oh, you got." I forgot how Wendy described. She's like, "Oh, you got the eyes too? You got the eyes too?" And she was like, "Yeah, I did. As soon as I saw my mom, I told her I couldn't wait to do it." And Tiny said, "I told her to wait to see if I go blind first." But she went ahead and did it anyway. So now she went and got that surgery to make the eyes lighter again.
Tiny looked beautiful yesterday. When I tell you, whoever, baby, they laced that up right there.
Yeah, okay.
She looked so pretty yesterday.
Went on Wendy. Yeah. Wendy gave her a good Wendy interview, but not. She didn't go as hard as she could have.
Yeah. What do you think about all the comments that were being made from people?
See, I didn't see that, so you got to tell me what people said.
I saw a lot of comments where people were on Tiny's side, but then some people were not, saying, okay, Tiny, when Wendy asked you the question about, the relationship, are y'all swingers or do y'all have an open marriage? And she was like, well, we did what we wanted to do. Well, what do you mean by that? We did what we wanted to do.
I don't know if she understood the question.
Right.
She said, do y'all have an open marriage? And then she said, no, right now we don't have nothing.
Right.
That means you don't understand what she's talking about.
But she said we did what we wanted to do, meaning Tiny was involved with other people and T.I. was involved with other people. And they were okay with it in the beginning until this internet sensation hit and then everything else went under.
Yeah, we did what we wanted to do is an interesting interpretation.
Yeah.
7:22 right now. All right. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Prince Rogers Nelson. Of course, iTunes had to pull that whole deliverance thing out because that's a lawsuit that was waiting to happen, and it did happen. But I don't know if I'm going to get sued over this, but when Prince came for his last concert, now this is so raw, you're going to hear the ushers and everybody telling people to put their phones away, and they're actually going to kick some people out of the Fox Theater. You're going to hear a guy say, get them out of here. Get them out of here. But this is Prince's opening act, and then he apologizes for the cancellations. This is When Will We Be Paid for the Work We've Done, which is a totally old school song. But Prince, rest in peace, man. 1 year ago today. This is me at the Fox.